We are in a very interesting place. I think there is a lot of change happening in the industry, both from a technological perspective and from a market perspective. From a technological perspective, we're in this transition period where there is a lot of change happening in not necessarily the base technology, but what makes the technology special. I've been likening it a lot to the digital camera race from late 90s, early 2000s, where everybody was trying to get to the most megapixels, and then at some point everybody figured out they could basically make the same size sensors across the board, and then it became about differentiating factors across product lines, and that's where I feel like we're at now in the LED space. What differentiates us is, one, the level of manufacturing that we're doing. Owning our own factories makes a big difference in the level of control and quality and capability and innovation that we're able to take on. But two, we're an engineering first company. Our CEO is also our lead design engineer, which I think puts us in a very unique situation because it gives us the ability to innovate very quickly, to prototype very quickly, to really stay ahead of the curve from a technology perspective. And it's one of the things that really makes us special in the space. We try very hard to stay ahead of the curve in terms of what technology is coming, and I think we do a very good job at that. We talk about the Edge product line more as a platform than a product. It's very, very flexible. The Edge can be SMD, it can be GOB, it can be COB, it can be flip chip, and it's really about what you need for your particular project. The cabinet size stays the same, the hub card stayed the same, and really all that changes is the modules. And the great thing about that is extraordinarily flexible. It allows you to upgrade it over time. And the result of that is that it's very forward-thinking. It was originally conceived to help replace LCD video walls. The first version of the Edge was 55 inches. It's the exact same size as a 55-inch LCD. It's got VESA mounts on the back. It's very easy to install. But then on top of that, because you're able to upgrade it, it's very, very sustainable. One of our big tent poles is sustainability, which again goes back to our engineering. And the sustainability is fantastic with the Edge series because it can be upgraded. You reduce the amount of manufacturing time, you reduce shipping costs, you reduce waste, you reduce install resources. By upgrading it and maintaining the same infrastructure over time, it helps across the board. MicroLED has become a big marketing buzzword, and it doesn't really mean a whole lot depending on who you ask, because everybody's going to have a different answer, unfortunately. We're trying to standardize what MicroLED means, meaning anything under 1.2 millimeter pitch would be considered MicroLED. It doesn't necessarily have to do with the COB itself. The diodes in COB products are typically much, much smaller. MicroLED or COB products are typically seen from, in any product below 1.2 millimeters and below. We can go up to 1.8 millimeters in COB product. The big difference in COB is the package, how it's attached to the circuit board. In a typical SMD or GOB display, you have an SMD package that's soldered to the face of a circuit board. And with a COB product, you remove the package altogether, and the diodes themselves are basically embedded into the circuit board. And that allows you to make easier use of flip chip technology, common cathode, and it makes the products more power efficient. It allows you to drive them brighter, and it's still a protected product with a layer of epoxy over the top. People are expecting more and more to interface and interact with their surroundings. And it's the work that we're doing, the products that we're putting out, that are facilitating that in the built environment. And with the LED Studio in particular, the level of engineering and the care that goes into the manufacturing of these products really puts us at the very top of that game.